Right. Bloody hell. My internet box just broke. The actual, the hub itself. So, I completely lost internet for a minute there. I'm just back now, it looks like. God. Yeah, Murwak, yeah, like the actual hub itself. Or network arrow. Yeah, the actual, the modem just, I don't know what happened, it just crapped out. And so I just literally went downstairs and looked at it, and connections all seemed fine. And just like reset it, and now we're back. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, there you go. Oh, right, okay. Now, with that unexpected nonsense out of the way, let's move items. Yeah, that's exactly what we meant to do. Let's get to the Sevi Isles. There's a small part of me that's like, do I leave it there? Because like, you know, that's the internet saying like, stop, that's enough. But at the very least, I'd like to get to the island. Let's see here. Okay. I have to do this, do I? Oh, I have to go to the... I have to get the I was going to say the plane. That's right, I have to get the plane. No, I have to go via the boat to the Sevi Isles. I can't fly there directly. So let's get that done. I might just keep Chiding on me and see if... Right, they're going to make me fight more people on the boat. It's fine. There's a Pokemon Center on one island that I can get my Pokemon back on. And I guess this just means if anything happens narratively, then we won't be caught out. So I guess we'll start by heading to one island, because that's where our rival went. Oh. I thought this was my bike, but this is also fine, I guess. We'll just... Is an item buried? Cool, we'll take that. Just ran into... I can't remember, we were figuring out how to finish these games as kids. Jack, that's a really good question. I think one thing I have learned playing through this game is that it does feel like the game gives you more hints than you might think, but also that those hints are like kind of more subtle than maybe they should be. You have the try pass. Would you like to board one island, please? Bedtime for me. Have a good. Thanks, Miss Thing. Have a good rest. Hope you sleep well and all that. Thanks for showing up, and thank you very much for raiding with your community. It was great crack to have them all. My granddaughter was in a tizzy over Newburgh Linkage. I'm not sure what this means, but Celio is quite the man. Several people talking about Celio. Is our rival in here? No sign of him. You've caught more Pokemon. Do you know what? He's like, how are things for you? Oh, you've caught more Pokemon. I'm also champion, by the way. I don't, you know, that's a pretty big deal. Now, trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be getting trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. There's a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. I mean, that is unexpected. The part of it was just having nothing to do to play the explorer part of the map. That's definitely also part of it, like 100%. Yeah, no, like just the like, and in fairness, the benefit of the game is that like it can kind of let you, it can reward your exploration with like Pokemon and trainers and items. So generally your like exploration isn't ever like pointless, which is good. Like it has a lot of different like reward levers you can pull, you know, so you're never just doing something when like nothing happens. It's always just like, this isn't the way forward, but you did find a useful item, or you got more experience, or you caught a new Pokemon. So yeah, but yeah, it is, yeah, definitely, especially this. I mean, like, obviously, Amos Goldfish plays Pokemon. Yeah. I mean, like, definitely a huge thing for me when I was playing through this time. I was like, I can't believe that you get Surf from the secret house in the Safari Zone, and like, there's basically like no obvious hint that that's the reward. There's references to a reward, but I don't think it's Surf specifically. And then also in the Safari Zone, you find the Warden's Teeth, and he gives you strength. So you get like 2 HMs from Fuchsia City, but you get both of them from doing the Safari Zone. And the Warden's Teeth are right outside the secret house. So you actually get both of them for going to one place, which is crazy. It's not even like different corners of the Safari Zone or the Safari Zone and a different part of Fuchsia City. It's just the same specific corner of the Safari Zone has effectively two HMs in it, and you need both to finish the game. I don't recall exactly, Jack, exactly when they said there's a reward in the Safari Zone. I think they say it's a HM. I was like, oh, maybe it's Fly, because you obviously don't need Fly to finish the game. It just makes backtracking faster, so it would make sense to make it an optional reward, like for doing the Safari Zone. But no, it's Surf. You need Surf to reach Cinnabar. You need Surf to finish the game. I mean, you need Surf to explore the Sevii Isles. So, like, they just put it there. I've put this Safari Zone in so many Pokemon games. Honestly, completely fair. Who knows where it could be? Oh, you just want me to find it. Okay. Okay. I think we need to be able to explore to do this. So we probably want to get our HMs back, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, we were in the Safari Zone this game, and we caught Dratini, which is now a Dragonite. So that was the big success of the Safari Zone in this game. But I can't see myself going to the Safari Zone in many other games, honestly. Most of the time, I mean, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, it's a whole complicated separate mini game, which I'm just not interested in. You know, in other games, I don't even know how long they have Safari Zones for and how many Pokemon they have in them. But I'm just generally a bit less interested. Okay. Yeah, so we have Surf, which is good. But I guess we'll see what we need and just hope that we can train over moves we're fine with losing. Yeah, okay. Sorry, move sets. We've got Surf. I guess if needs must, we can teach you Strength again. I guess maybe you could learn Strength as well. Maybe instead of Blizzard, which isn't a great move. Okay, yeah, so anyway, we'll see. Let's see what we can do. So it's on one island. It's not here, and there's the little bit of ocean here we can cross. So I'm going to assume it's over here. Kindle Road. I didn't know it had a name. Do I have any repels? I do not. Okay, well, we'll just do our best. Okay, that was fine. I didn't know how long the water was going to be. It's a Spearow. Spear. So I'm gonna probably crack out that cleanse tag I have. I've already fought most of the trainers here. I did it while I was grinding for the Elite Four off stream. So I'm afraid you won't get to see their quote-unquote witty dialogue. I don't know how witty it actually is. Hot Sauce doesn't have an item. Great. You can hold this. And then you can also lead the team. We'll hope that the encounter rate reduction makes any difference. It did. Maybe not. Who knows, honestly. Right, okay. I really don't know what we should expect here. I mean, like, they're saying a gemstone, so I guess I have to find that somewhere. And also, sorry, I got Rock Smash, by the way. There's a guy who gives you Rock Smash. That's why there's rocks around here to smash. So maybe I need Rock Smash to get this gemstone. But I guess we'll find out. I don't know who we're going to teach Rock Smash to. Guess we'll figure it out if we need it. Hopefully it's optional. Fought the double battle, fought these two guys, da-da-da. I think it's up here. Ran into some rocks. Just going to take a little shortcut. Oh, never mind. It's right there. Okay. Mount Ember. Can you imagine if this volcano were to erupt? The explosion would be the end of us. How terrifying is that? Oh, terrified. Would you like to be explosion? Right, okay. Okay, there's strength rocks here. Punch through at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we hold back to the warehouse, understand? Oh, what's the password at the rocket warehouse? I mean, what, you forgot the password? There's actually two. First one, Goldine needs log. I'm going to just write this down, I guess, just to be safe. Or if someone could just comment it, Goldine needs log. Second one is, oh, hey, the Snoop's been listening in. Hi, how are you? Maybe we don't need any HMs then if this guy's just going to let us in. Trying to horn in our treasure? Don't say it like that. Don't bet on it. Don't bet on it, unlike that High School Musical song. Oh shit, he's got a Rattata. I'm in trouble. This is crazy, because this is literally like post-game content, and they're like, watch out, he has level 35 Rattata. Like, I just fought a guy with a level, like, what, like 63 Blastoise? You know? It's like, what are we doing here? You know? No, I'll just stay in. You just beat Lance in which game? Did you just beat Lance, Jack? You know, oh yeah, me saying it to them. I just beat, you know, Lance? You know, Lance, the guy with the cape? I literally just, oh, you have a level 36 Sandshrew? Okay, well look. The dragon guy? The one dragon guy? The guy who wears a cape? Not even switching moves, just flamethrowing everything. The true Charizard experience. I'm grateful for the experience. I would have been more grateful if I had got it before the Elite Four. Wait, but how? Seriously? Do I not develop amnesia completely and forget everything you heard? Okay, I'm glad I'm streaming this part. You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you? Why isn't this a double battle? If it was a double battle, it might at least be kind of interesting, but it's just two guys. Bone! Just two guys having a good time, exactly. What's better than this? Two guys digging a hole? I mean, you know, in some ways, I respect it. Huh, what? I guess these guys weren't watching the... You know, actually, you know what? It makes sense they don't know what's going on, because obviously Team Rocket is also disbanded. Because, like, they're still in Team Rocket uniforms and stuff, and technically Giovanni was like, I'm shutting it all down. Which obviously Heart Gold and Soul Silver also... Gold and Silver also shows didn't quite work out. But yeah, anyway. Me and Serena have been playing through every Pokemon game together, which has been fun, and looking forward to getting past OG Gen 1 and 2. Excited to get 3. Honestly, Jack, 100% fair. So this set of streams is the same idea. It's playing through every Pokemon game. And I originally considered starting with Gen 1. Like I thought I was going to start with, I was originally considering starting with Yellow, and then going to Crystal, and then going into Emerald, and basically playing like the kind of you know what I mean, like the kind of mini sequel for each generation. And I realized I just really didn't like I was like, the Gen 1 games, obviously they're great in their own way, but also like, you know, like I'm sure, like as you say, you're looking forward to getting to the remakes and getting to something. Gen 1 is all right, fair enough, yeah. I mean, like I think I'm more of a Gen 2 and a Gen 2 remake kind of guy, but I think I feel like if I actually played them again, I'd be like so frustrated by the slowness. But playing through them is painful. Yeah, well, exactly, right. Like with all the modern conveniences, you can feel the age of them in some ways. What a setback. We'll have to regroup. You don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know it's good for you, don't even think about this. I'm going to think about it. Yeah, but playing... Yeah, well, exactly, right? Like, it's just like, they're... Okay, so I do need Rock Smash? Wait, I couldn't even get in there with Rock Smash, could I? I wouldn't fit. Yeah, so, like, that's kind of why I decided ultimately to play through the remake when Fire Red and Soul Silver are so good, too. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is a great remake, you know? Like, I'm having a great time, and yeah, all the conveniences of new gen and stuff. It's really good. It's a great game, and I'm super looking forward to Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because they're huge. Like, definitely my favorite games. Yeah, I'm going to walk to try to reduce my encounter rate because I'm hoping it'll save us time in the long run. I might be wrong. I guess we'll find out. Maybe I was wrong. Version has to be enjoyed in isolation. Yeah, honestly, yeah. A level 40 Geodude. What a weird thing to encounter. I'm leaving. Yeah, they're almost like... They're kind of like... You almost want, like... I would say, to some extent, like, I would almost prefer something like a... I need strength to get through here. God damn it. Okay. I would almost prefer, like a fan-made... very faithful remake of the Gen 1 games. Not remake, like a vanilla plus. Like I would rather have like a yellow vanilla plus. Yeah, ROM hacks of Gen 1. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Jack. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like I mean the ROM hacks scene is incredible for Pokemon generally, but like yeah, I think if I was gonna go back, I'd almost want a like a kind of a Gen 1 plus where it's like, hey, here's Gen 1, but we've kind of just tried to keep it faithful to the spirit of the original and kind of how you remember it, but like also introduce more of those modern conveniences so you really don't feel the kind of weird bits of the design that are just part of the game. Yeah, that would be cool. And also just generally for this stream series, when I'm finished all the games, might go look at some ROM hacks because the ROM hack scene is very cool. I've been playing some Pokemon Unbound, which is a really cool like massive ROM hack, which is extremely cool. Really like weird, like you get your starter is a pseudo legendary. It's really fun. Like they give you all these like weird remixes. It's cool. I really like it. Okay, so Yellow Legacy is exactly what we're for. Nice. Okay, good to know. Yellow Legacy. I'll keep that in mind. Because yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I'd love. It's just like they're really like, yep, here's like the game you kind of almost remember, rather than the game that was. I think I replace... I'm worried about not having the coverage. Actually, it's not that important. Fighting is what? Steel, rock. That's it. I've got water, I've got fire. I'm kind of okay. I think I replace Brick Break because we can buy Brick Break TMs from Celadon. So we replace Brick Break and then we give it back to Brawler later if we need it. I say like if we need it. We need a fighting type move, so we do need it. But I don't want to lose Earthquake. I don't want to lose Bulk Up. I don't want to lose Rock Tomb because I can't replace these as easily. Brick Break I can buy again. Basically, about the game and Pokemon stats have been rebalanced, make it a fun game to play through. Perfect. Exactly what you want. Just, yeah. I will say on that note, because I finished the Heart Gold replay recently. I say finished. I beat the Elite Four for the first time. The level curve in Heart Gold Soul Silver is very faithful to the original level curve of Gold and Silver, which is a nightmare. It's a bad time. I don't know what we're gonna do to make it more manageable during a stream, but it is a bad time, and I don't like it. So yeah, we'll do our best. But like yeah, it would be nice to have the benefit of the ROM hacks where it's like, hey, we've removed the weird level curve from Johto and made it a little more manageable or whatever. Okay, let's hope we don't regret this. He says, even though Brawler did nothing during the Elite Four run. Get the Pokewalker on deck treadmill. Oh, I wish I could find my I wish I could find my Pokewalker. I don't even know where it is. I must have thrown it out, or it's in a box with other like peripherals or something. But yeah. But yeah. Okay. Okay, so I need to move this. Yeah, Pokewalker was pretty cool. It's kind of a shame that they haven't done like I still have myself for a box game with Pokewalker. Oh, There's still a Ghastly inside. Can that Ghastly be transferred to like any game, or is it like stuck because you don't have the original save order? Oh, Slugma, cool Pokemon. I'm gonna assume this is some kind of puzzle. It is. That's a good question. Yeah, I hope your Ghastly's not stuck forever. Drop forever. Where the hell am I? Oh, it's Braille. Okay. This is for the Reggies, I assume. Because that was their thing in the other games, right? That they were like, you could unlock them with... Oh, here we go. Nice. Got a ruby. I can't read Braille. I don't know what it says. It's pretty long, though. Okay, I'm just going to assume that that's not important and leave. They delete the transfer method between gens, but if it's on the Pokémon, it can be sent to... So, nice. Yeah, so you can be recovered to another game, potentially, which is good. And in terms of transfer between gens, there is a third-party solution. If you have a hacked 3DS, there's a couple of apps that'll let you move Pokemon between generations, which is very cool. That's my best Reggie impression. I can't remember which Reggies do the but yeah, I know what I mean. I think I want to do this, right? And then follow this down here and do this. Man, I love puzzles. Reggie Rock, I think. Fair enough. Okay, so we found the ruby he wanted, right? The guy was like, I want a rock. I see, he's just at a gemstone. Did he even say a ruby? I assume a ruby's fine. So many levels. So many floors. And then the door is down here. How about another Slugma? Can I offer you a third Slugma in this trying time? What about another level 40 Geodude? It's level 34 this time, even better. It goes, ah! I don't know the Reggies that well. Maybe that's something we'll do when we're playing through Emerald. We'll go catch the Reggies. You know, we'll do some puzzles. Because I love a puzzle, you know. And I never did them because I was never as big into Gen 3. But it might be fun, you know. Do some collective puzzle solving on stream. Okay. I still don't have Pokemon to fly, so we're going to just swim back. Jesus, no, don't do that to yourself. Oh, is it that bad? I have no idea. It's torture. Okay, never mind then. Oh, will this get us around all the grass? Is the encounter rate better at the water? Okay. Kricketune still has the best Pokemon cry. Fair enough. I'm not a... Oh, I love that. You can hear the Pokemon cries in the overworld. That's a cool touch. I can't remember. Is his the one that's like sort of like a violin being like plucked or whatever? I don't know what the terminology is. I don't know my classics. Oh, that's... There you go. It's a rock. Thank you, Gruffy. You're simply amazing. You defeated so many Slugmas. May I ask another favor of you? Well, I was saying, yes, I said something important. There is another gem that forms a pair with the ruby. That other gem is supposedly to be in the Sevi Isles. Please, I need you to find the gem. May I have your ferry pass and town map? Return to the and receive the rainbow pass. Okay, great. Extra page for the town map. Bee whoop blub. This Mount Ferry pass will let you go to all the Sevi Isles. I can't do anything without your help. Okay. Right. So now we can go to the... So we could only go to 1, 2, and 3 before, and now we can go to 4, 5, and 6, I assume. And 7. So, other. Just take me somewhere else. I don't care where. Hang on, I'm going to watch this YouTube video real quick while we're hitting the waves. Oh yeah, it is a very accurate Kricketune. There you go, that's my best Kricketune. Oh. Hey, Gruffy, what are you doing here in the Sevi Isles? You should quit copying me, you know? Anyways, I already got my Pokemon egg, so I'm done with this island. I bet you don't even know about Pokemon eggs. You'll never fill your national Pokedex that way. By the way, I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around if it makes you curious? Me, I don't have the time to waste. Be smelling ya. Always be smelling ya. Oh, is this kind of a slight remix of this theme? It's kind of nice. Maybe I'm just mishearing it, but I collected a ton of stickers. I wish I could show them off. Oh, excellent. You've come to the right place. Look, see, these are my stickers. Look how many I got. I bet you want some. I bet you do. I'll give you a sticker if you can tell me something awesome about yourself. What will you brag about? Hall of Fame? You made it to the Hall of Fame. That's pretty cool. Yep, I'll give you one of these. Okay. He gives you stickers based on stuff you do like that. No, I already told you about the Hall of Fame. Deep followers at streamaboo.co. It's a big follows. How are you, pal? It's great to see you. Unfortunately, I am going to need to send you the Shadow Realm. But, gotta... Oh, thank you, Civ. I wasn't sure if you were still a boot. But, thank you very much for destroying that robot for me. Stuffed Pokemon. Okay. Oh, you found me. Please don't tell Lorelei. Did you know that Lorelei has lots of stuffed dolls? Every time she comes back to 4 Island, her collection grows. Okay. Ooh, those puddles are nice. Let's see here. Oh, what's up? Ooh, chili. I made a slushie using the ice I shaved from inside Icefall Cage. Chili and tasty. Okay. Don't know if I need to go in there or not, but I guess I'll explore the town a bit more first. Lorelei has returned. Did she find the city life too stressful, I wonder? Ah, okay, so it's Lorelei is the person I know. Okay. There's 2 people here. Ready? Boing. We're having a body slam match. So you wimps out first. If you join us, you'd switch like a bug, though. How would I teach body slam to a Pokemon heroes instead? Body slam is pretty good. Can only be learned once. I'll come back. Again, boing. Do you say the same thing? You're awfully heavy. Okay, just says less. Me when my rival bullies me and then gives me helpful notes about my journey. I'm the daycare man. I help take care of precious Pokemon trainers. If you'd like me with Pokemon, have a word with my wife. That's alright, thanks. Okay, so I guess Lorelei's in the cave. You know, I'm just going to say it. I'm almost positive that our rival's team has no HMs, even though he needs them to travel. So, you know, he's cheating. Just you bros having a body slam contest. Exactly. Just guys being dudes. The Hero Ranger, hello. Welcome in. Oh my god, do I get Waterfall in this game? I hope not. We on the Sevi... We are indeed. We've just defeated the Elite Four. I say just. We defeated them a little while ago. And we're now onto the Sevi Isles. Ooh, it's one of these puzzles. Okay. So then I want to do this to get this. It's a ball. I don't really care about that. Yeah, it was a pretty tense match. Oh, it's a Swinub. That is a really nice Swinub sprite. That's cute. Anyway. So then yeah, there we go. Don't know why, but I thought the islands were before the 8th gym. In fairness, the Ranger, it's actually split. It's, you go to the Sevi Isles with Bill before, and you do some of them, and then Ultimate Social, it is actually genuinely great. Okay, I just did the same thing twice. But you do some of it before, and I immediately made a mistake. I should have bought repels. I don't know why I'm here. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, you do like a little mini quest on islands like 1, 2, and 3, and then you go back before the 8th gym. And then you do more now, basically. After you get the national dex, Oak is like, go find more Pokemon, and your rival says he's going to go to the Sevi Isles, and that's basically what motivates you to do it. Okay, so obviously I need to go somewhere else. I'm just wasting time right now. Is it down? Is it actually this one? Is this the further south one that I need? No. Okay. So I need to go further. Where do I need to go? What a weird place to hang out, honestly. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that did work. Okay, great. So that leads back up. And this is an ice puzzle. Hell yeah. Love ice puzzles. I'm an ice puzzle enjoyer. Deal with it. There's actually no way to solve the puzzle from here. It's you can only... Okay. So then these are all the different... Okay, so there's 2 ways onto the ice puzzle. This one... Man, this is kind of expecting a lot from you, huh? Never melt ice. We don't care about that particularly, but fine. Okay, and then I'll take the other one. And I can't wait until I don't have to wait till the post-game to get held items. That'll be so exciting. Okay, so then I can't... I want to do this. Wait, hang on. Can't go left. So I need to go this way, this way, this way. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Hey, look at that. And then this way. Sure, add it to the pile. It's... Oh, no. I don't want to do... I don't want more HMs. Okay. Okay. First of all, we've had great and powerful trainers grow up on this island. I bet even you'd know her. It's Lorelei of the Elite Four, which is just like I told her about Pokemon. The Sevi Isles are in a warm region overall, but there's one exception you need to know about. The Icefall Cave is frigid because of the Pokemon that live in it. Huh. I guess that means maybe Articuno's in there? Because it's really cold? Dunno. Oh, actually, even if they're... I know they're worse value for money than a Super Repel, but they don't offer Super Repels, and I don't want to deal with wild Pokemon, so it's fine. They're just upcharging me because I'm the champion. Okay, so... So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to... It's a bit of a palaver. I'd like to go back to Vermilion. Gonna get our flyer. I feel like one of the best small quality lives in this game is the to automatically apply another repel. Yeah, yeah. I think I would say that the you know the it's kind of like yeah the sort of repel system being updated is like pretty important, and I think it's interesting how your attitude towards them changes so much. Like I was not a big repel user when I was a kid, even though I didn't love wild encounters. And now that I'm playing them as an adult, I'm like, these are super valuable because I just don't have to worry about wasting as much time. Lavender Town is where the Pokemon move leader is, I think. No, he's in... I think he's actually in another town. It's fine. I'll check these 2 houses. I feel like I might be right or wrong. Let's find out. Yeah. Official name raider. No, I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. I think it's this house then. Yeah, and honestly, the kind of extension of the continuous extension of HMs is something that I'm really not a fan of. I think that the original Kanto 5 were not great, but they were fine. And I think that okay, can anyone remember where the move deleter is in Kanto? Because I can't remember again. He might be in Saffron. Or in Fuchsia. I feel like he might be in Saffron. I know he's in the last town in Heart Gold, but I can't remember where he is in Kanto. But yeah, like the original 5, this is Mr. Psychic's house. Yeah, I know because there's a sign there. The original 5 HMs were kind of fine. They weren't good. They were. It was a fine idea, but the idea to be like the solution is actually that you need like 4 times as many. You need like twice as many HMs, or whatever. Is just crazy. Like the fact that I'm up to HM07, you know, that should never happen. You should never be thinking about HM07. It shouldn't exist. Oh yeah, I can give her a doll and stuff. I'm not going to do that now. I don't need more moves. I need less moves. Fuchsia City. Thank you. Thank you, Kev. My God. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to forget. He's like in one of these houses as well, right? HL Towers as well, and Sun and Moon Scrabble about it. Yeah, I mean, like I don't. I think that the in some ways the alternatives are like kind of, they're fine. They're a bit lame, maybe. Because like I think the idea of like using your Pokemon to solve problems is a cool idea. I think the problem is that the moves aren't good. Like famously, Surf is really good, which is why I'm happy to have Surf on Posty, although I might replace it with Waterfall, which I think is actually stronger because he's a physical attacker, right? Surf is 95 strength. I'm gonna just check what. It's one of those things where it's like, well, if there's so many HMs that I need a Pokemon to handle HMs anyway, I may as well just like make one. But I think it's just, yeah. Anyway, don't want to moan too much. It's just like, you know, my attack is a lot higher than my special attack. Yeah, it's a lot higher. Well, it's higher. Higher enough that I'll probably be grateful for the change. And I think also Waterfall can make them flinch. So, yeah, I'll do that, which sort of funnily enough means that we also don't have a Surfer most of the time. That's fine. I think I have a Pokemon with Surf in the box for this job. Yeah. Okay, so can't remember how I was done the games before those. So let's see. So this is obviously Kanto. In Kanto, the original, you had these 5. You didn't need Fly. Fly just backtracks, so that's okay. You needed Flash for one section, so it's kind of annoying. But I think the way I dealt with it in this run, where I just taught Flash to a Butterfree and then stopped using that Butterfree after the tunnel, was kind of a good solution. And in fairness, Butterfree doesn't have a great moveset, so if it did have Flash, you could probably deal with it until you reach the move deleter. As long as you've got Confusion, you're basically set, right? And the Powders. Strength is actually a pretty good normal type move. It's like reasonably powerful. This was not a terrible move to have. And Surf is obviously a really weirdly powerful water type move that just does a lot. Cut sort of just sucks. I don't know why. I don't know why they decided Cut sucks. I don't know why they decided Cut was just worse than Strength. Like somehow it's not even 100% accurate for no reason. But yeah, so I don't know. Oh, they don't mention flinch. Maybe Waterfall can't flinch in this game. I don't know. I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Cut is tutorial HM. That's true, actually, in fairness. Cut is there to teach you how HMs work. That's a good point. Okay, so now I need to go back to the boat. These half of them can release, we just give them key items to cover their use. Goggles and yeah, exactly. The goggles for the desert, like the go-go goggles, I think they're called. Yeah, like stuff like that would be kind of a more elegant solution for some things. I think Rock Smash is probably the worst example, right? Because Rock Smash, the move is just so bad, and you generally only need it for like 1 or 2 areas. Like it's really not useful enough to be worth you having. And then once it's been used like that, you basically want to remove it as soon as possible. Yeah, I don't know. HMs are complicated because like I actually like the idea, but I think the execution is just so, I don't know, miserly. I think it helped. Weirdly enough, the thing that they added way later, I think it's Sword and Shield, where like the guy in the Pokemon Center can also just can delete Pokemon's moves and stuff. If there was a guy like that, so you could just remove moves way more easily, you probably wouldn't mind HMs at all if they felt more temporary. But they just don't. You know, they feel very permanent. And also they're just, because later on you get your movesets become so important to your strategy, you really do feel like you're missing out. Given a reason to come back later to explore areas so good. You're right. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I think basically they all needed to be Surf is the problem. Like, Surf is a really powerful water type move that a lot of Pokemon can learn, and it's so powerful that if you're not a water type, it's a good move, and if you are a water type, it's a great move. They basically all needed to be like that. They probably all needed to be like either really powerful, so that they basically replaced your, like, if Fly was a really straightforwardly powerful move that replaced Aerial Ace, that would be fine. But Fly is a weird 2-turn mid-damage kind of okay move, which means I don't really want to run it. You know, if Surf was like the standard, so like Strength was like, you know, also being able to, yeah, exactly, yeah, there's like stuff like that as well. Like, but you know, like you can give them all sorts of rules. You could be like, Surf hits 2 Pokemon, Strength has a chance of paralyzing, like Body Slam, you know, Cut has a higher crit chance. You can give them all rules, but they kind of just did this weird thing where they like designed the HMs and they were like, yep, they're perfect. You know, they don't need any improvement. This is definitely the intended experience. Like, I mean, even the fact that, like, you know, this is the remake of Gen 3. This is the remake of Gen 1. This is the best possible chance, in my opinion, to redesign the HMs. Flash has 70 accuracy. It's Sand Attack. It's a worse Sand Attack. I mean, that's insane. Like, Sand Attack is an okay move, but a less accurate Sand Attack, and it's permanent, basically, until you get to Fuchsia. It's permanent on your Pokemon. I mean, my God, what a terrible thing to inflict on somebody. I think the other thing that's annoying about them is that, like, you know, kids generally didn't really understand how valuable status moves were. Certainly I didn't. And things like that, things like, oh, by the way, this move, like this HM that you have to use, this is a status move, and it sucks, is a really bad way to main use as an afterthought. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like it's ridiculous. Sorry, Skullcracken always has Surf. I know Posty has Thingy. You've got Strength as well. I've got Waterfall covered. Sorry, do I have something else to teach? I know that I removed. I should actually put the other guy away. Sorry, I'm struggling. I'm ranting too much about HMs. It's not good for me. Let's see here. We're gonna, because Brawler's currently down a move, he's gonna chill in the box. So that we've got Surf and Strength and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think the HMs are very poorly internally balanced. A lot of Pokemon is very poorly internally balanced, but the HMs are very badly internally balanced, and there was kind of never a solution given to them. The solution was just to add more HMs, which obviously doesn't feel like much of a solution. But I do think if they had more thoughtfully designed the original 5, you know, and done more with them, I think they would have been fine. But because of the way they worked out, it's just like, it's a bad time. Okay, and now we go this way. Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in this cave. Do as I say, or you'll have me to answer to. Ah, shut it, lady, and leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all steamed up. Gruffy, what are you doing here? No, we can catch up later. Right now, I need your help. Help me kick these poachers out here before they do anything else. They've been catching Pokemon here, then selling them off. Are you ready? You take that one, please. You sure you don't want me to take 2? I mean, I was able to take you, no problem, so... What? Who says we can't do what we want with the Pokemon we catch? Kind of funny that, like, this feels like it should have been pre-Elite Four, because Lorelei is acting like your senior after you've just defeated her. Like I know I'm a stronger trainer than you because we just had that contest and I won. So why are you acting like you're in charge? You know, this is what Lance does in Gold and Silver, but when Lance does it, you actually haven't beaten him yet. So it kind of makes sense. But right now I'm being ordered around by someone who is not the champion when I am the champion. Not to be big-headed about it, but like, you know, narratively it's kind of weird. Like, she knows you're more capable than she is, or she knows at least you're a match for her, but she acts like, I'll take 2, you take 1. And it's like, why don't we just, I mean, like, first of all, why don't you take 3? Second of all, why don't I take 3? You know, like... Good old flamethrower. Nothing beats flamethrower. Gonna need to use a Pokemon Center soon just to get that PP restored. We didn't plan on this. Give me $1,000. So despicably weak. You, tell me, where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all. No way, I'm not telling you that. If you don't confess, we'll deep freeze you. My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friends. Go, Lapras, Ice Beam. Ah, alright, I'll talk. The Pokemon are in the Rocket Warehouse on 5 Island. There, I said it. We'll be going now, but I doubt you'll ever make it to the Rocket Warehouse. Thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea those horrible criminals were loose here. Oh, okay, you've nothing else to say about it. Well, that's kind of on you. I mean, you know. And that's it. That's what you get the Waterfall HM for one bloody flag. Ridiculous. Ridiculous stuff. I'm sure that you'll use it again later. But yeah. Anything you decided like you fought out? Maybe. Maybe. I guarantee it's you know, it's, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll go back for it, but I don't know. I feel like this is it's like we're very late in the game, and if the game is going to be like, watch out for this level 35 Golbat, and it's a TM or something, I don't need it, you know? Okay, so that's 4 Island, I guess, and now we know the Rocket Headquarters is on 5, the Rocket Warehouse is on 5 Island. So that's our next destination, and so I guess I'll assume that I can maybe even, God help me, go without a HM user, HM ganger, and I can actually have a real team of Pokemon. I keep doing that. I do need to change the item on Brawler. It really doesn't do many favors. Oh, right, let's see here. Alright. I would like to go to 5 Island, please. Hi, wait, Speed Gallop 3? I thought I was on the 6 before. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, this stinks. I wanted to play in the meadow, but they put up a weird building in there, so I can't play anymore. It's been getting busier around these parts lately. Haven't been getting many good fish either. It's a pretty picture of Pokemon. Looks like it's feeling good. Don't worry about buying anything for dinner tonight. That's what my husband said when he went out fishing today. I'm not sure if I can count on him to live up to that promise. Urbanization. Urbanization is one house and a Pokemon Center and another house. What is this? 5 Island. Chrono Island. Where time goes. Where time... What? Old man, what does that sign mean? That meadow has belonged to our family for generations. What? Is this the field? I should have had a giant mansion built on it. It would be preferable to having those thugs run wild on it. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's this way. 5 Isle Meadow, look at that. I've had enough of HMs, I'm just gonna ignore that. This area is strictly off limits. Out, out. Oh, you're gonna be the guy, are you? You're gonna be the guy who shows me what's up? Oh, with the Rattata? Yeah, okay, cool. With the ridiculously high level Rattata? It doesn't make any difference. I mean... This man has been passed down through the Armstrong line for generations. Goldie Needlog, thank you, Jack. I do actually appreciate that. You know what? I'm just gonna give Hot Sauce a break. Use my superior Eradicate. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Nah, I'm not going to change Pokemon. This guy has a stronger muck than Koga. That's pretty crazy, huh? Anyway. Oh, nice. My defense is much lower. Hey, by the way, where's our rival? Like, what's he doing? I guess he's just not bothering again. Is this for real? I guess he learned nothing. Also, sorry, is that guy's muck higher level? No, it's not higher level than Giovanni's team. It's pretty close, though. It's like, he's like a senior rocket guy, even though he's just labeled as a grunt. It really does bug my bears that this whole area is like, hey, I hope you have HMs, and it's like, I don't have HMs. I had to rebuild my team to take on the Elite Four, and now I don't have any HMs, and I don't plan on relearning them. So, you know, you'd be wasting time even if you were to get by me. I disagree. No, is the Lady Grunt sprite? Have we seen that before? Or is that unique to the Sevials? Don't know. Incredibly powerful Ekans. I'm so scared. I can't believe he's sending Gloom into a fire type. That's not a great move. I guess I could use Blizzard, you know. Special attack diff. Fair. No, I'll stay in. Is this Gloom like the other one? Because I just leveled up, and we know how this went before when I wasn't leveled up. Oh, that makes me furious. Anyway. You won't be able to get in with the passwords anyway. Yeah, I know. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. There's nothing past here except our warehouse, so what brings you here? I'm here to solo your entire warehouse of goons. What's it to you, you know? Like... You know I beat your boss's ass so hard he retired? Like, what are you doing here, man? Amazing! Yeah, it's alright, we got time. Lozenge. It's a reference to the anime. Okay, well, if we're... like, I love wasting time as much as the next guy, but we're not doing this today. Okay. I think you're smoke screening. I guess I'll just... a third smoke screen. Or I guess a first now. Yep, great. Thank you, Jojo. Just make it clean. It wasn't supposed to happen. My stall strats are supposed to be undefeatable. You want to know what's inside this warehouse? It's better you didn't know for your own sake, I mean. Anyway. Goldie need log. Another password. You need to tell me the door. Okay. Do I get that, like, over here or something? What's... You want to know... There is an area over there. Okay. Do I talk to the other people? Passwords. I know that. Maybe I go to the next island to get the password off another set of grunts. And then come back. Yeah, let's try that. I'm just kind of guessing. Now I'm on the 6 again, not the 3. Maybe it depends on the island you're coming from and not the island you're going to. Who knows? Fortune Island of Aged Wisdom. This far from the city, this sky at night is fantastic. Keep going this way and you'll get to the water path. Stay on that and you'll get to the Ruin Valley. What the... Where am I? What is going on? What do you have to say for yourself? There's nothing that young people would find exciting here on this island. It's a good place in terms of nature and history. Relax and enjoy your stay. Is that your way of telling me there's nothing narratively important here? That guy looks like a normal trainer. I'm just going to assume that that old man is telling me to bugger off. In polite terms. A berry. Wait, what? Why is there a... I guess this is just here for, like, cleanness of the ledge, right? Rather than anything specific. I'll just try the next island over. Just keep going. Just muck about, you know? Quest Island of Infinity. Why? These places have weird names. And the first touch in this after it could be a little difficult to grind because of that. Cool. That's your way of telling me, get your hit gems out? This is what the young people believe. The truth is these islands are so named because they are said to have made in 7 days. That explains why they don't feel very complete. I'm joking. May not look like much now. When I was younger, I flew everywhere, challenging trainers wherever I found them. Now my only source of enjoyment is reminiscing about the past while watching battles. Oh, that feels... Oh, look. This, I actually know this. See the way her door is blocked off with boxes? There's a slight breeze blowing around the box. That's basically like if you have, like, events. Like, if you get, like, the event Pokemon or whatever, they show up back there. I think that's why she's like, I used to be a really cool trainer, because it's like you go... Trainer Tower. Oh, whoops, sorry. Somewhere on this island, peculiar Pokemon are sleeping. I didn't ask. Ooh, that's a very cool sprite. I like that. Oh, Natsu, nice. If you could, like, fall over quickly, please. I'm running out of flamethrowers. Thank you. I really appreciate that. My plan remains the same. Oh no! My best move. Been forewarned. I've been playing Souls over this entire time since you streaming and soon I just froze to them. No! Kev, I'm so sorry. That's completely unreasonable. I think we've all had that pain. Oh, it's not stable anymore, right? Yeah, got it. Very reasonable. Ugh. Okay. The 1 HP you remained on. Okay. What an amazing trainer. Thanks. Give me $1,000. Okay, so if this is the trainer tower... Okay. Maybe that old man was lying. Hang on, how big are the maps on the island? I've got to look at my town map. 7 Island, Trainer Tower, Canyon, Tanabe Ruins, Ruin Valley, 6 Island, Water Path, Green Path, Outcast Island, Dotted Hole. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where the... Did they mention anywhere? Did the rockets mention anywhere else? I feel like they didn't. Lorelei was immediately like, we were kind of immediately told about trouble on was it 4 Island? Oh, sorry. I'm just running into trainers now. Yeah, I'll flick you away effortlessly. If you do, I'd be disappointed in myself. Oh, no, I'm afraid you won't. Even without flamethrower. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you've got it. Okay. I'm afraid this doesn't go well for you. Okay. I need the second half of the rocket password. To do that, I need to know where the rockets are. Okay. Do you want looked up pointers? Honestly, maybe. Like, I mean, this, you know, I kind of assume that, beating the rockets is like the last thing you need to do for like the narrative of the game. You know, I assume. I kind of assume that, like, it's, yeah, I don't know. There's a hidden warehouse somewhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, here, Ranger, if you want to give any pointers, even just about, like, which island to go to, actually, because I genuinely don't know. We're on 7 right now, which I don't think is the right answer. 5 is where the warehouse is, but we need to get in somehow. We were at 4 before. 1, 2, and 3 was for the previous part of the adventure, unless I missed it before. No, Kev, I found the warehouse. Okay, it is 6 Island. So the guy who's like, don't worry about 6 Island, there's nothing going on, is a cool misdirect by the game to give you the opposite of a hint. So yeah, so I come in here, and the first house I walk into, a man says, literally, there's nothing here. There's nothing exciting here. It's a good terms of nature and history. What a weird, like, why does he say that? Does this guy say it when you're this far away? No, he talks about the night sky. You talk about the water path. Shut up about the water path. I'm going to slap you. Okay, so I'm here on the bloody water path. I'm water pathing. Okay, so then, okay, so then here on 6 Island, we've got what? The water path. Either we've got the green path or the outcast island. I'm going to go south because it means less surfing. as boring a motive that is. Okay, I also don't have a surf on Dragonite anymore, which I'm now regretting, because apparently I needed it. Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough to the game. Look, this is your hint, right? Like, you've run into your rival here. Looks like it's impossible to get a Pokemon to hang around just these parts. Maybe there are Pokemon we don't know about somewhere far away. Well, if I can't do it, there's no way for you to get it done. I'm not going to get all desperate over this. I'll keep collecting Pokemon at my own pace while I train them. That's what I'll do. There's no point staying here. I may as well leave for home. That's that then. Smell you later. Okay. So that's kind of weird, because he literally is like, I'm done with this adventure. You know Pokemon evolve upon trading, yes, but you know there are still others? Some Pokemon, yeah, I know. 10 years I've searched for ruins. No, make that 20 years. I get this feeling that there's something hidden on this island. See, I feel like that's not about the rockets, though. I feel like that's about, like, a legendary Pokemon or something that I, kind of don't care about. No offense to the legendaries. Sorry, I went in to get a water type, or a surfer. Maybe this is on me. I sort of hoped that the run through the Sevi Isles would be like pretty, I don't know, coherent. Maybe that's the wrong word. It's not incoherent, but like it's sort of like a, where am I going? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Like, why are the rockets here? How did they get here? Why are Giovanni's orders ignored when he was like specifically like, I'm going to disband Team Rocket? Oh wait, do I not need... Okay, so then if I don't need a surfer, I'm definitely going to go down here. I need to remember to use Max Repel as well, because these guys are just wasting my time. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine, I'm just complaining now. But boy, it would have been nice to get some kind of hint about where to go. So yeah, so if I don't need surf, I'm going to start by going south. And just hope that it's not a huge waste of time if it's not here. Oh, sorry, I'll put you up front. Oh yeah, you don't have a fighting type move. That's fine. Tell me, where are the mountains around these parts? Like, look up. Look up. Mountains are up, dude. How are you, Earl? You're actually in luck because I don't have a fighting type move thanks to HM usage. Isn't that cool? Anyway. Watching you play it almost seems like we're very early players on the pseudo. Yeah. I think the problem is that, like, as it turns out, and we learned this from the actual open world Pokemon games, as it turns out, an open world Pokemon game does not play well with HMs. Like, it's like, hey, here's 7 moves your team needs to know of the, 24 your team gets total, many of which you need to win fights. But just commit, 7 of them to shitty moves you don't want to use because the game makes you use them to traverse the world. Like, you can understand how HMs do not work in that kind of environment. They really do need to be, like, a bit more deliberate, thoughtful. If there were 3 really good HMs, it would be fine. Oh, revenge, nice. Does it matter? No. Bad news for you. Yeah, I have to swap you from leftovers. They are doing you no bloody favors. I don't know, like, I've never really been a catch-em-all kind of guy, and I've never really been, I lost my way, I was pretty bad. Yeah, make whatever excuses you like. And I've never really been a big legendary hunt kind of guy. Like, I think it's just one of those things where, like, I've never felt like legendaries are that important to me, catching a legendary has almost more been about, like, the game making it part of it, like, but, like, I just, who cares, man? You know what I mean? Like the Pokemon you have with you on a journey are the Pokemon who are important. Legendaries are just whatever. Oh, who cares? It's just an item. Anyway, I don't know. There's a. I will admit there is a part of me that is increasingly like, let's just not do the Sevi Isles, because it's just like, do you like HM usage? And if the answer is like, not really, no. Actually, I think it's a pretty reductive kind of gameplay style that just undermines team building. You know, which, and I don't like to be a negative guy. So I don't know. Let's see how far we get. Sorry, dude. I don't care about you. Ah, this looks like a rocket hideout. Yes, on close inspection, there are several dots on the floor. Okay. I don't know how to speak Braille. I'm gonna look up a Braille dictionary real quick. Cut. I don't have cut. Oh, well, I don't have a Pokemon with cut. Okay. Okay. I love HMs. I love using HMs. It's so clever. What if a move? What if you had to use a move? What's cleverer than that? Okay. Okay. In case you're wrong. Sorry, okay. Braille alphabet. Okay, here we go. The Braille alphabet. So let's get this up. Sorry. So with 2 dots up top, that is C. And then like an, I don't want to say an L shape because that's unhelpful, right? But like a top left dot and then 2 bottom dots, that is a U. And then a kind of lightning bolt shape. That is a T. Okay, so yeah, so it says cut. I don't have cut, and I don't want to teach it to the Pokemon I have with me. So, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to end the stream here, because it's actually quite late, and I have work in the morning. We're going to end the stream here, and not to undercut our victory, this might be the last Leaf Gold stream, Leaf Green stream, because I do not know how fucked I am with the Sevi Isles, honestly. I was kind of expecting like a fun little post game, you know, and it's really just like, do you love HMs or do you love beating the Elite Four? It's a hell of a thing to ask me. I almost feel like I'm at the stage where I need a second team. Like a second team of like quote-unquote explorer Pokemon who are built to carry around all the HMs and not use all my best TMs on. I literally committed all my strongest TMs to this team of Pokemon to beat the Elite Four, and the reward the game gives me is, here's an area where none of those moves are any good because the assholes you go up against are like, hello, I'm a Rocket Grunt, here's a level 35 Golbat. And it's like, I've been conquering Golbats, you know, since the 5th gym, you know, like, what's going on here? So, I don't know. I will say that I'm unimpressed. What I might do, honestly, is I might beat this off stream. If I think that it's worth going back for the tougher Elite Four match. If I think it's worth. I don't even know if it is, honestly. Because the other thing I will say is, hey, this, you know what I'm not getting a lot of in this area? Experience. My team is not much higher level. If I go back to the Elite Four and they're like, what's up, we're now level 70. I don't want to deal with that, because that's just going to be more grinding again. And I kind of worry that's exactly what's going to happen, is I'm going to beat all this plot stuff, and it's going to be like, congratulations, your reward is a new set of Elite Four you can't beat yet, which I don't want to end the stream on. So yeah, let's just leave it here. Do you know what? I'm going to demonstrate my commitment to this and this is real. This is real life. I'm not going to save, because the last save is us at Pallet Town after we beat the Elite Four, and to me, that is the ending of the game. I am shocked at how disinterested I am in the Sevi Isles. The whole reason I picked up Leafgreen rather than starting with the Gen 1 remake, sorry, not the whole reason, a big part of the reason, was because I realized I'd never beaten the Sevi Isles, and I assumed that was because I had beaten the game improperly or gotten lazy. And now I wonder, is it just because I realized as a child that this is a time waster and I don't want anything to do with it? So, anyway, before I rant, you sound so irate. I am playing it up slightly, but I am disappointed. I'm disappointed that the game is pushing you so hard in two directions. I had to spend an hour and a half grinding to get my party to a level where they could face the Elite Four, and I deliberately went out of my way to use all of my very valuable one-use TMs, which the game very pointedly only gives you one of, and generally tries to hide from you, so you have to work hard to find them all. And my reward for doing that is a part of the game where none of those high power moves are valuable because my opponents use weak, low power teams. The team I had before the Elite Four, literally the team I used to get through Victory Road, had all those HMs. I had Cut, I had Strength, I had Surf. I guess I would have figured out someone to put Waterfall onto. I guess I would have put it on Dragonair before Dragonair had good moves and evolved into Dragonite. And I guess I feel like this is out of sequence. I feel like if I had gone away and done this big quest on these islands with all my HMs and then earned a bunch of extra TMs and stuff and then come back to the Elite Four and had to finally ready my team for a big challenge, that would feel appropriate. But instead I feel like we built up towards this climax against the Elite Four, and now the post game is do you like orienteering? You know what I mean? Do you like wandering on an island and kind of just I didn't even know. The game didn't even tell me to come here. I don't even know if this is the right way to catch the rockets. We just got here and I was told you need Cut, and I was like, but I don't have Cut. I didn't need Cut to get here. I didn't know I needed Cut. So I'm a little disappointed. I'm disappointed that this isn't a more cohesive finale to the champion of Kanto's journey. It feels it feels unrelated. Literally, the bit there where our rival said, "This is boring, I'm going home," huge fucking mood. Yeah, man, me too, honestly. So, with all that said, and I don't want to complain anymore because I love Pokemon, I love playing these games, I love streaming them, and I don't want to be a negative person. I don't mind a bit of healthy criticism. I think it's a great way to interrogate game design and think about things we like and don't like, but I don't like being negative. So with all that out of my system now, hopefully, I genuinely think that we will leave it here. Next stream, we might just start Heart Gold. I think the thought of just starting Heart Gold is a lot more exciting. I don't think there's enough here for us to be interested in, I think we'll have a lot more fun jumping into a new game, picking up a new team, going on a new journey together, rather than this kind of, sort of somewhat silly back and forth. I think we'll have more fun. So I think that's what we'll do. So I apologize to everyone who feels that we've left on a bit of a maybe not as high a note as just simply retiring after beating the Elite Four. But if it's any consolation, I am literally not going to save. So as far as Gruffy, the champion of Kanto, is concerned, the last thing he ever did was defeat his rival and go home to his mum, probably for a well-earned sleep. So, you know what? That sounds like a great idea. Why don't we all retire here and have a well-earned sleep? So, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for being here at the end of my journey. That's what I'm calling it. And defeating the Elite Four, defeating our rival. Honestly, Lance was the biggest problem, but I'm glad we were able to do it. It was a lot of fun. It was very tense. It was genuinely a huge rush to win. That champion music against the rival was fantastic. Probably the highlight of the whole run. It was great. I had a really good time. And I really enjoyed the gym challenge rules especially. I'd love to do more refinement to make the Elite Four maybe more challenging, although honestly they're pretty hard, so maybe we don't need any rules for the Elite Four. But I really enjoyed making the gyms more challenging, and I think I might even revise those rules when we go into Heart Gold, interrogate them a little more, squeeze them a little more. I've got some ideas, but we've already gone long, so why don't we leave it there? But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for taking part. Civ, thank you for first, and thank you for being such a diligent mod. Stair Chicken, I know you've gone to bed hours ago, but cheers for showing up. Jack, Kev, Hero Ranger, thanks all for being here. It was great fun having you, and I hope to see you again soon. And yeah, exactly, Kev, smell you later. In the words of the man himself, this place blows, smell you later.